Hello, Hope Tri-Cities.
Hey, Hope.
Hey, we've got a little update video for you guys today. Actually, it's the last one of the year for 2020. And we've got some fun things. Actually, we're in a house up outside of Boise, Idaho. There's three families total in this house. There's 9 kids total.
Wow.
Lots of craziness. So you probably hear a little bit craziness outside the door.
Yes.
We got a couple of things. One is Sunday. What do we got going on Sunday?
Yeah, the first Sunday of 2021, we really want to kick it off strong and create some space for you guys to not only process 2020, but really contend and believe for the things that God has for you in 2021. And so we're going to create this time to write a letter to God. And it's a prayer. It is potentially even listing out some of your dreams and your desires, the desires of your heart, but just posturing your heart and your mind towards God and knowing that He goes before you and He wants good for you in 2021. Amen. So we're excited for that.
The other thing that I want us to focus on as we approach the new year is something that God has been placing on my heart, and I believe that I think us as churches we need to be looking at to just be in prayer that there be justice in our land. Yeah. And I don't. It's kind of hard to say it that way, but like justice in our hearts. God is a God of justice, and so that God would expose any corruption, any injustice that may exist. And that we just continually pray for the things that God desires, and particularly in this season that we're in right now, I think it's important because I think where there is injustice and corruption, I think God should shed His light on that and expose those things.
Absolutely.
Just really quickly about justice, there's a couple areas, facets that we see in biblical justice. There's generosity, all the things that we have, all the things that God has given us. We are to use, to steward, to give, to bring justice and wealth to the world around us for the common good of others. Another facet of justice is equality. Like there's no partiality, regardless of gender or race or anything. God has no favorites, and we ought to walk in that way. That's being a people of justice. Another facet of justice is advocacy, is speaking up for those. This is one thing that you know very well, is speaking, having a voice for those that don't have a voice.
And people, they have a voice, but sometimes people oppress that and
because
they squash it.
And injustice and corruption.
Injustice.
Another thing to be praying about is responsibility, is that a lot of times we don't care. We lack empathy. We're apathetic. We think, oh, someone else needs to take care of this. And so part of being a people of justice, people of God, people of justice, is that we take responsibility. And what we end up doing is we give people what they are due. And that's what the Bible says. And so part of that is praying, God, help us to expose where the injustice and corruption may be. Let there be justice in the land. Justice in our hearts, justice in our minds, justice in our eyes.
Conviction of the truth.
So something to be praying about in this update. We'll pray a little bit about it this coming Sunday, but then also on Wednesday mornings we'll just continue to pray for our churches, for the globe, for just a people of prayer for the things that God desires.
Kicking off strong 2021 with the power of prayer and continuing that, and not taking it for granted, but keeping it at the forefront of our hearts and our minds. That is what we do first and foremost.
Anyway, love you guys.
Love you guys.
Can't wait to see you this Sunday. Take care.
Bye.